How to nourish your mind, confidence, and courage. A garden can look healthy from far away, but still be weak underneath. Sometimes the soil is dry, the roots are tired, and the flowers stop growing. Many people think confidence appears naturally, but confidence is more like a plant. If you do not feed it, protect it, and give it time, it slowly becomes smaller. Your mind also needs sunlight, water, fresh air, and rich soil. Without enough learning, encouragement, courage, and new experiences, even a good person can begin to feel weak, afraid, or stuck. This episode is about how to nourish your mind garden again, not only with positive thoughts, but with effort, learning, confidence, courage, and a stronger relationship with yourself. Chapter 1: The Nutrients Every Mind Garden Needs. A strong mind does not grow from luck alone. Just like a garden, it needs daily nutrients. Sunlight can represent hope, encouragement, positive people, and purpose. Some people lose confidence because they spend too much time around criticism, negativity, or people who only point out mistakes. A plant cannot grow well without light. A person also cannot grow well without support. Water can represent rest, sleep, emotional care, and recovery. Many people try to become stronger while ignoring exhaustion, but a tired mind becomes more negative, more anxious, and more sensitive. Rest is not weakness. Rest is part of growth. Fresh air and wind can represent change, movement, and new experiences. If you stay in the exact same routine forever, your mind can become too small. New experiences force the brain to grow. Travel, conversations, hobbies, reading, trying something unfamiliar. All of these things give fresh air to the mind. Fertilizer can represent learning. Books, teachers, philosophy, history, psychology, and life experience make the soil richer. A person who keeps learning keeps growing. A person who stops learning often becomes trapped in old fears and old beliefs. Chapter 2: Why confidence is so difficult to build. Confidence is one of the hardest things to grow. You can lose it after one failure, one rejection, one mistake, or one embarrassing moment. Sometimes people carry low confidence for years because of childhood criticism, bullying, family problems, or painful memories. Many people think confidence means feeling brave all the time. But real confidence is not the absence of fear. Real confidence means acting even when fear is still there. People become strong through repeated action. You do not become confident by waiting. You become confident by practicing. You become brave by doing brave things. You become skilled by repeating difficult actions. William James had a similar idea. He believed action can shape emotion. If you keep acting like a weak person, your mind slowly believes it. If you practice speaking, trying, learning, and stepping forward, your mind slowly changes too. Confidence is not built in one moment. It is built from hundreds of small moments. One difficult conversation, one new hobby, one job interview, one class, one speech, one brave decision. Confidence grows when you prove to yourself that you can survive uncomfortable situations. Chapter 3: Confidence, Shyness, and Fear. Many people confuse shyness with weakness, but shyness is not the same as weakness. Some shy people are deeply intelligent, kind, thoughtful, and capable. They simply need more time to open up. The real danger is when shyness turns into avoidance. If fear controls too many decisions, your world becomes smaller. You stop trying, you stop meeting people, you stop learning. You stop believing you can improve. Carl Jung believed many people hide parts of themselves because they are afraid of judgment. They become too focused on approval. They change their personality to fit in. They stop showing their real opinions, talents, humor, or interests. But confidence grows when you stop hiding so much. You do not need every person to like you. You do not need to be perfect. You only need enough courage to be honest about who you are. A healthy mind garden is not a perfect garden. It is a real garden. Some flowers are uneven. Some trees grow slowly. Some branches break. But the garden still continues growing. Chapter 4: Learning, reading, and new experiences make the soil richer. One of the fastest ways to strengthen confidence is to strengthen your mind. The more knowledge you have, the less powerless you feel. Reading can change the way you see yourself. When you read about philosophy, psychology, history, or successful people, you realize something important. Almost everyone struggled. Almost everyone failed. Almost everyone felt afraid. Many great people were not born confident. They became confident because they survived difficult experiences. Reading also gives language to your problems. Sometimes a person feels weak because they do not understand what is happening inside them. Achievement is connected to confidence. When people finish something difficult, even something small, they feel different inside. They trust themselves more. They feel more capable. But once they learn about fear, trauma, anxiety, self-doubt, or habits, they begin to feel more control. Knowledge can make fear smaller. New experiences are also important. A person who only stays inside one safe routine often becomes too afraid of change. But every new experience teaches the brain something. You can survive this. You can adapt. You can learn. Achievement does not always mean becoming famous, rich, or successful. Sometimes achievement means finally speaking up. Sometimes achievement means healing from something painful. Sometimes achievement means finishing a book, learning a skill, losing a bad habit, or continuing when life feels difficult. Every achievement becomes evidence. Evidence that you are stronger than you think. Chapter 5: Rebuilding Confidence After Failure, Mistakes, or Pain. Many people lose confidence because they make one mistake and never forgive themselves. They think one failure means they are a failure. But this is not true. A broken branch does not mean the whole tree is dead. A bad season does not mean the whole garden is ruined. Seneca believed difficult times can reveal hidden strength. You often do not know how strong you are until life becomes hard. Painful experiences can make people wiser, calmer, stronger, and more compassionate. Sometimes, failure is not proof that you are weak. Sometimes, failure is proof that you were brave enough to try. People who never fail usually avoid too much. They stay too safe. They never risk embarrassment, rejection, or challenge. But strong people understand something important. Every mistake can become information. Every failure can become experience. Every painful season can become fertilizer for future growth. You do not need to become fearless. You only need to keep growing. Slowly, patiently, one season at a time. Closing comment. A strong mind garden is not built in one day. It is nourished little by little. With sunlight, with rest, with learning, with courage, with new experiences. And with the decision to keep growing even after difficult seasons. Confidence is not something you wait for. Confidence is something you build, slowly, quietly, and one brave step at a time. See you again in Flower Healing Box, where we keep growing stronger minds, calmer hearts, and healthier mind gardens.